How'd it go, man?
Getting here, I got here a little late Thursday, but getting here was all love from the beginning to the end now. Greeted by Norvell, of course, he brought all the energy. Every time we meet up with him, matter of fact, he brought the energy. Being back with Sertan, is always good. That's my boy. It's real love here at FSU. You can really feel it from the moment you get here and every time you come here. Matter of fact, it's never just a one-time thing. It's a constant thing. I feel like they do a really good job with being consistent with the recruits and, being consistent with their players. And that's another thing I like is their relationship with their players, If you got a good relationship with your players, they're going to be bought in. Everybody's bought in at FSU. I've seen it. So, I love that. I had a great weekend.
Speaking of players, who did you hang out with over the weekend?
So, I'm from Lee County, so I was with Ousmane.
Okay.
Most of the weekend, that's my boy. We was just chilling. He was telling me how his times, he just got here, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, not very long.
They say he went crazy in practice. But, seeing him again, because, I haven't seen him in a minute. Seeing him again was pretty good. Just telling me how everything's been. He said he died one of the workouts, though. For real. He said it was bad.
So you had a welcome to college football?
Yeah, yes, sir. That's basically what it was. But being with him, I was with Charlie Lester.
Okay.
Cool dude, chill guy. I was with all the players. Went out last night. Had a pretty good time.
And what was kind of the players' message to you about Florida State and how much? Obviously it's your own recruitment. You're not tied to any one player.
Yes, sir.
But Kromah was your teammate.
Yeah, yes, sir.
How much does that play into your recruitment process?
The main thing they were talking about is that brotherhood that they really have. It's not really it's not a coaches-led team. It's a players-led team. And, that's really where teams can be most successful at, when your leaders are really stepping up, making sure everybody's staying accountable. And that's another thing. They really buy into their newcomers. They're making sure everybody's up to speed with the playbook. If you need extra time, you can always ask. Coaches are always here. You can always text them and ask them. Mm-hmm. So you're only as good as your weakest link.
Right.
So they kept saying that. So I come in, they'll make sure I'm up to playbook. They'll get extra time with me. Go on the field whenever we want. So just spending that extra time to make sure everybody's on the same page is pretty good.
What other schools are kind of pushing hard for you right now?
I shouldn't ask that, man. Come on.
Too many to name?
Nah, last week I was at Stanford.
Okay.
Last week. That was something else. And then before that I was at Georgia Tech.
Okay.
So those are the main two schools that's really been pushing. Georgia Tech's really been pushing for me for a while. I told them I was going to take all my OVs, though, just to get experience of all the colleges, see where I really fit best at.
Who do you have next?
Alabama.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Decision, I want to say July.
Okay.
When in July, I'm honestly not sure, but definitely want to.
Yeah. Right type of
yes, sir. I just want to get it done before the season, so I don't got too much on my head.
Is there a leader in the clubhouse, or are you just kind of keeping playing that close to the vest?
No, I'm just play that close to the vest, man. I just play that close to the vest. But I really see the vision here, for sure. Coach Norvell, great dude. He's bought in. What does he always say? I want it all.
Yeah.
He really does. You could tell by the way he talks, the way he operates, the way he interacts with people. It's just you can't find another guy like that. To be quite honest.
And what was the staff's message to you, whether it was Mike Norvell or Pat Sertan? What was their message to you before you left today?
With the coaching staff, it was really just the opportunity that you have here at FSU. It's not just a football school. It's not just a sports school. You still have people going out. You got former players that come back. You got a lot of alumni that come and help with the guys, get them internships. So they're really just preaching about not wasting that opportunity and making sure because they're going to give you that, they're going to put the person in front of you, but it's your job to see what you're going to do with it. So, Norvell really does a real good job with teaching players how to speak as well, because, you can't have a conversation, you can't find a job if you're not talking to anybody.
Right.
So I think that was another big thing, and just believing in the process. Like last year they had a rocky season, had a lot of people decommit, but you still had some commits, and just not following that ride, just staying and believing. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you think will be the difference for you in the end? What will separate some schools from each other?
Like I was telling my dad. I was actually on the phone with my dad. It's really just that coach and player relationship, because you know when you come, like I'm coming to college, my first time I'll be alone, so you know you need that support. Like you can't nobody can tell you that they're gonna go to college
like a
and
dad
they're
away
gonna
from
be
home kind of thing.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like you can't go to college and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this all by myself. I'm gonna be good. Nah, bro. And that's another thing. The players, they was talking about, you know, how much they miss their parents and how much their time away in college actually brings them closer together. So, you know, I think me personally, I'm gonna enjoy it being away from home. I know my mom's gonna be sick, but you know, just yeah, man, just it's good.
Good.